right, back to Ass Crack and Back Sack in the morning. We got Marty St. Clair in the air. He's out there as the Stater Brothers Chopper, Sky Chopper 9. He's going to give us news and traffic, weather, news. And also we got Stacks over there. She's got the entertainment report. She's got over there. What's going on with Johnny Depp over there? Okay, I don't care. And we got Back Sack over there.
Good morning, everybody. Great to be with you. Now, you're standing by when you hear the Tookie bird. Sometime between now and next November, be caller 100 when you hear the Tookie bird, and show us your nuts in the morning, everybody. Your nuts.
We got traffic, weather, traffic, weather. Weather at Montebello, checking in 72 degrees, 9 Bar, 72, Baldwin Park, 72. Palos Verdes, 72, Arcadia, 72 degrees. Cerritos checking in 72 degrees. Hollywood, Pasadena, Torrance, 72 degrees.
Yep.
Palmdale, yeah. Back Zach.
El Monte, California, 72 degrees right now with Ass Crack and Back Crack and La Mañana.
Fountain Valley checking in 72 degrees. Locking out 72. Redondo, 72. Downey, 72 degrees. Carson checking in at 72 degrees. Stacks, what do you got from the infotainment board?
Well, it just turns out that The Rock is releasing his own line of arm butter.
I don't think I got to tell you something, Back Zach. I saw that line. I saw Fast 9. Not impressed.
Yeah, man, I love it. I gotta say good morning to the office of the day today. It's Annabelle, Wendy, and Jillian at ADP Customer Service. I get lunch at Burger King and some zoo shirts.
Artie St. Clair?
Up here in the Sky Chopper, we got a mattress in lanes on the 5, a box spring in lanes on the 405, a futon in lanes on the 105. This brought to you by Ben Bridge, your personal jeweler, Ben Bridge. Back to you in the studio.
I gotta tell you guys, Sludge is going to be down at the Chili's in Norwalk. Go down there, kick Sludge in the nuts, get a beer koozie. Am I right, Back Zach?
Absolutely, everybody. Make sure you go see him at Chili's, and make sure you turn up the heat because it can get a little chilly. It's at Chili's, everybody.
San Dimas checking 72, Claremont 72, Altadena 72, City of Industry 72, Pomona 72 degrees, Santa Monica 72 degrees, Studio City checking in 72 degrees, Alhambra 72, Hawthorne 72, Huntington Beach 72, Seal Beach 72, Calabasas 72, Inglewood 72 degrees, Artesia checking in at 72, and Redondo checking in 72 degrees. Stacks.
We'll tease you in Artesia, Stacks. You're hot, little deal.
She's hot, huh?
Hey, which peasant top did Britney Spears wear to Cancun? Find out after the break.
It's 6 o'clock and the sun comes up and the zoo crew's on the air. So get out of bed and move your butt and kick it in high gear. You're moving on. Crank the volume up so everyone can hear. Lock it in, rip off the knob. You know what to do. Stand up proud and say it loud. I love the morning zoo.
That's Ass Crack of the Morning. We got Stacks over here.
That's right.
And we got not Artie Pie in the sky.
Marty St. Clair.
Marty St. Clair in the air.
Man,
Marty St. Clair jumping in from the air. Wait, just in. We got a Murphy bed in lanes on the 605. This report brought to you by Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. It's your car today. Back to you in the studio.
Ask Crack, I know you work closely with a lot of charities out there. Cars for Kids, near and dear to your heart.
Yep, absolutely, man. In fact, I had Corky my Yorkie pal up with some of the kids in the Cars for Kids of Remote. You have Cars for Kids, and we have a security animal for you if you're jumping in your car from a kid and for a kid on the Ass Crack and Backsack Show in the morning.
Stacked.
Yep.
Brittany's wearing what?
She's wearing a peasant top, and Demi Lovato's protesting a new frozen yogurt shop. Find out which one at the top of the hour.
I want to tell everybody who's just coming out of isolation and quarantine. We know it's been a tough year for everybody, and I do want to say that I love. We're doing it for about 2 weeks there. I would say you're socially distanced, but we're emotionally airtight. We're Ass Crack at Backsack, Poor La Mañana. Welcome back. We've missed you.
Ass Crack, we spoke off the air. You opened up emotionally in ways that I haven't seen another co-host open up in a lot of ways.
COVID's going to do that to you.
I know you got the COVID. I know you're isolated. I know may have ripped the Band-Aid off a couple of wounds you had with your stepdad back in the day growing up in Muncie.
Well, I don't know that this should be fodder. I don't know that my own struggle with COVID-19 should be fodder. But I realized this isn't the first time I felt isolation.
Yeah, my program director said to open up, start talking about things that are near and dear to our heart, and make it a little more personal in the show instead of giving up. Hold on. We have a We got Marty St. Clair in the air.
Yeah, there's a sleeping bag in lanes on the 805. This is brought to you by Empire Carpets. 1-800-588-2300 Empire. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, I'm Ron, checking in 72 degrees. Stacks, what's going on in the world of entertainment?
Well, Justin Bieber says he would marry Hailey Baldwin Bieber all over again. Oh!
Personal trials and tribulations, Backsack.
It was a tough time. It was a tough time. And I think I've let you know that I do this for one reason. It's to make connections with people that I'll never meet in person. And try to make morning time a little more welcoming for everybody. Wrestle with that big, bad boss of yours. Again, lunch at Burger King and Zoo Shirts for the ups of the day. We thank you for listening to Ask Crackin' Backsack. But I want to talk about my wanting and my need to feel the touch of a loving person. And I'm sorry the Zoom didn't do it, because I zoomed right to the alcohol.
Backsack, Ask Crack in the morning, 7:10. That's 10 after 7. That's 50 away from the top of the hour. We got Stacks over there on entertainment.
Yep.
We got Marty St. Clair in the air. Now it's 7:12. 12 after the top of the hour. That's 48 away from the top of the hour.
That's right. 108 minutes away. And let me tell you, everybody, if you have to be there, it's 108 minutes. Speaking of 108, I want to welcome our new affiliate to the Ask Crack and Backsack show in the morning. Kiss 108 FM. Former home of Matty in the morning. Matt say goodbye. Hombre, we were dropping the beat from high atop the Prue at WXKSFM Bedford, Boston. Kiss. What about the fool?
Backsack, I want to tell you guys, Sludge is going to be out at the Chick-fil-A in Cerritos. So go over there, get Sludge in a sleeper hold, and win yourself some
and if you're
fanny pack.
If you're anything like me, you'll roll up there with a hot chick. Good father.
Backsack, I know you've been struggling with your sexuality for a long time because of the abuse of the hands of your stepdad back in Muncie so many years ago. Any revelations on that subject?
Well, I can tell you it was said by many people. Many people are elected officials and the good people who I work with in my not-for-profit. I gotta say that what happened with COVID, and of course I believe I'm a lug holler, everybody, but I believe that any problem you had, any challenge you had was exacerbated by quarantine and isolation. I thought I was home free as I was looking for my release date from my personal torture chamber known as my apartment. But guess what? All of those challenges from childhood, like my dad telling me I just wasn't strong enough, telling me I didn't build a fort like all the other boys, all those feelings of inadequacy came back to me like a boomerang with Ass Crack and back. Second of the water.
Well, we feel your pain, Stacks.
Yeah. So glad you reached out because sources say Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde are thinking about getting a second goldfish.
Harry. Yeah, Backsack's waiting, buddy.
Marty St. Clair in the air.
This just in, shoulder work on the 215. Pardon me, boss. Be sure to slow down for the cone zone. This report brought to you by farmers. We are farmers. Bump it up, bump, 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 bump.
Backsack, I know the radio industry's turned its back on you. You've been let go from almost every radio job you've ever had. Hopefully this is a new home you found here.
Yeah, where are we going with this? Talking about my employment history.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, just setting the table. We're welcoming you aboard. We appreciate what you bring to the show.
I appreciate
It's unclear what it is, but we appreciate what you bring to the show.
If you don't know what it is, talk to my friend, formerly known as Captain Y from number 1 Y100, Mark Lipoff, who went off to be a consultant, and he works at Morning Show Boot Camp at the Conclave in the Twin Cities every year, and he'll take you behind the velvet rope and let you know what I bring. I'm kind of surprised, seeing you every morning, whether it's on a Zoom or right here in the studio, that you don't get no by no what I bring to the Ass Crack and Backsack show in the morning time.
Well, I know what you bring, but of course I'm asking for the listener.
I've had a tough year, though.
Yeah, tough year. Yeah, well, I don't want to pile on by talking about your suspect sexuality or the strange relationship you have with your stepdad from Muncie and the many consultants you've run into on your many travels to many radio stations all throughout the country.
I didn't think it was possible, but it's 17 minutes after the hour you decided to hit the accelerator as we zoom to Destination Grievance on that HR highway.
I should mention, Ass Crack kind of left us hanging there because it was 17 after the hour, but we didn't know it was 43 from the top of the hour.
Hey, man. Not everything I do on this program is always selfless devotion to others. Sometimes I got a timestamp, the inauguration of my HR grievance, and I did that at 17 minutes after the hour. That was 1 minute ago, and it's followed up by a professional critique at 18 minutes after the hour. Buddy, you are on an earth that's quaking, my bud.
That's 42 from the top of the hour, which once again, Ass Crack just sort of let slip between the ass and the crack.
Yeah, man.
There.
I didn't know we were doing an air check session right here on the air, but I guess I should be prepared for anything after COVID-19. After COVID-19.
Understood.
And why you would come into the Zudio last year, the earliest days, man, the earliest days before anybody told anybody to wear them. And I'd talk to you off the air, and you'd get real close. I thought maybe sometimes you had the droplets of doom, and you were trying to spread them over here to Mr. Backsack.
Stack, what's going on in the entertainment world?
So glad you asked. Do you want a chance to win a collection of JoJo Siwa's hair bows? Well, you just hit our website to enter.
Well, I should tell everyone Sludge is going to be down at Dave & Buster's in Whittier. So give Sludge a belly rub and give him the phrase he pays. Get that beer koozie, I think. Marty, in the air?
This just in, there's a car fire in the number 4 lane of the 15. That's right, a barbecue. This report brought to you by Jared. He went to Jared. Back to you in the studio.
And remember that phrase it pays. Show us your nuts with Ass Crack and Backsack in the morning. And by the way, the Free Money Music Monitor is cranked up. When you hear Madonna's Like a Prayer, be caller 100 and just tell us the 159 songs we played after Madonna's Like a Prayer. 159 right after Like a Prayer. You're going to win a $100 bill from Ass Crack and Backsack.
Diamond Bar, check it in 72 degrees. Baldwin Park, 72 degrees. Azusa, 72. Topanga, 72. Culver City, 72. Monterey Park, 72 degrees. Irwindale, 72. Encino, 72. And San Bernardino, 72 degrees.
72 right now in Acton, everybody. Thanks for waking up with Ass Crack and Backsack in the morning. Never thought I'd say. Never thought I'd say, because I was in my own private torture chamber, known as my Studio Zudio apartment, I call it, with Corky the Yorkies helping out those cars, with the kids in the cars for kids. But I never thought I would miss quarantine or isolation. Never thought I'd miss social distancing. But, buddy, the way you're bringing it, doing it to it, bringing it in my kids real high, has me missing the yesteryears. That's right. That time known as Camelot, my personal isolation with COVID-19.
Well, let me say something, Backsack. You're working with Ass Crack now.
I know it, man.
That's right.
Yeah,
it's
man.
called Ass Crack and Backsack in the morning. It's not called Backsack and Ass Crack in the morning. That would be insane. My name comes first in this morning show. I know you've worked with some quasi-professionals over the years, some people who dabbled in radio, but I'm what you call a stalwart, a seasoned vet.
When you say I've worked, and you're doing it sarcastically, I hear it dripping from your mouth like the droplets of doom that you sent my way last April. Let me tell you something. If you're referring to Coach Tom on the Breakfast Club at Power 99 WAPW Atlanta, that guy is hot. He is hot as a firecracker, man. And I fought like a warrior to get Coach Tom with me when I went to number 1 Y100, 100.7 on your FM, like it in Rip the Dab Up. But Captain Y, man, he had the traffic. He had it. It was his franchise. So I had to tell Coach Tom he had to stay in hot Atlanta, man. Yeah, but we're talking about 2 broadcast legends here. So, man, I got nothing but respect for what you do. Mm-hmm. Nothing but respect for what you do.
That guy's a pussy.
Coach Tom or Captain Y?
Both of them.
Well, hit the gas. I want to make it to Destination Grievance before the top of the hour with Ass Crack and Backsack in the morning time.
All right, let's bring it home. That makes me laugh every goddamn time. The great Brian Whitman.